tanan. Daghang salamat sa imong pag-abot sa adlaw na ito. Thank you kaayo. That's the only Bisaya that I know. No, really, it's an honor and pleasure to visit you here in Davao. And I just like to thank, syempre naman, your company sa Alsons. So, palapakan naman natin ang Alsons. And also, I just like to, again, congratulate the CEO of the company kanina. I met him a moment ago. Sabi ko, nung nakita ko siya, sabi ko, parang kaming pinagbiyak na buong. Panalo lang siya sa akin isang paligo. Nasaan si boss? Nasaan si boss? Ayun. Parang pumukontra si boss parang sama na loob. And really, I'm so excited. Sino sa inyo excited sa session nito? Are you excited? Yes or no? Okay. Let me actually, another question. Who among you are following me at social media? Can you please raise up your hand? Only intelligent people follow me. So if you want to be more intelligent. So may I request everybody, please stand up. Tindog muna tayo, tindog. Okay. Taas ang kanan kamot. Taas ang kanan kamot. Tapin sa kanan. Sabihin mo, payaman ka na, payaman ka na.
Payaman ka na, sir.
Taas ang kaliwa. Kaliwa naman, kaliwa. Tapin sa kaliwa. Kasi magpautang naman, pautang. O hindi ba yung mga mayaman yung utangan? Yes or no? Okay, but before you take your seat, may request na ako one last. Can you please turn your chairs fronting the stage para hindi kayo magkaroon ng stiff neck pagkatapos ng session natin. Okay? Okay, lingkod na po, lingkod. Pakpak naman mga kapatid. May delay, may echo ang palakpak nyo. Bang klase. Well, can we turn on the house lights? Can we turn on the house lights para lumiwanag po? Okay. So, first, I just like to introduce myself again. My name is Chinky. For the benefit of everyone, I used to be a part of the local entertainment in the Philippines, in yung entertainment industry, whether you believe it or not. Dati ako nag-artista. Oo. Sino sa inyo nakaalala? Taas kamay. Magkaedad po tayo. May mga bata, hindi na naalala I used to be one of the Howie boys of Randy Santiago. Nag-Howie ng fans. Totoo yun. Kasi di ba people are curious, ano yung itsura ng mata ni Randy na walang shades? Gusto nyo malaman? Yes or no? Secret. Actually, before I got discovered, I used to be actually a double for Richard Gomez. Na parang ayaw nyo maniwala. Herbert ba? And then yun nga, just to give you a perspective, and why probably I was invited to come here to share about it. I'm sure most of you are in. Sino matagal na sa sales? Pakataas mo naman. Okay, mga 5 years sa sales. 10, 20, 30, 40. Ha? Ha? Parang ayaw niya numagin, Kasi hindi tumataas na. I don't know if you would believe this. I've been in sales for over 48 years. I started when I was age 1. No, kidding aside, I started when I was age 12. So, if you know how to compute, open your calculator, please. So, I'm 60 years old. Ay, kung ayaw nyo maniwala, 65 na, para matapos ang usapan natin. So, I'll just share with you a little background of my sales career before I go into the topic. The reason why I went into sales is because of my father. My father lost his business when I was age 12. And those 3 years were the hardest moments in our lives. Mahirap maging mahirap. Iba tingin sa inyo ng tao pag way kakwarta. Do you agree? I can still remember when I go to school and I don't have lunch money, I will go to the comfort room and open the faucet and drink as much water as I can. That will be my meal. For 2.5 years, I was wearing one old shoe. It's called Greg shoes. Naalala niyo Greg? May mga nakaalala mo, kaedad na naman tayo. Sarado na yun. Wala na. Di ba sinasabi ng atong mga magulang, ito ang pinakamatibay na sapatos, wala na lupa kahit pasirasama sa bison, hindi masisira. Oo, pero pag 2.5 years mo pinagtatouch tayo basketball, ubod na yung swenas ko. Oo, may butas. I cannot even afford to have it repaired. O, walang pampalit, repaired dapat, di ba? So, you know what I will do? I will cut a cardboard, shape it like a shoe sole, put it inside my shoe as a temporary shoe sole. Yung bata ko, di ba? Basketball, mag-break, nalihis, natanggal. Nakaapak ko ng piso, nasalat ko kung tao, o ibang tao, to tao. Ramdam na ramdam ko. And one of my most unforgettable moments was yung I don't like family reunions, may trauma. Kasi yung mga may kaya sila unang kakawot, yung mga wala, huli kayo. Kaya sinabi ko tingnan picture ko. I thought, ba't ka natatawa? Matapobre lang siguro. Relate. Ganun pala yun, pag nalulungkot siya, tumatawa siya. Ang tawag ng buwang. Ano nalulungkot ang gusto na natawa ka? Pero you know what? During that time, because of that trauma, at age 12, I told myself, I want to become rich. Gusto ko yung sinabi ko, bukas, luluhod ang mga tala. So I started my sales career at the age of 12. First venture was selling toilet paper. My mom sold wholesale and I sold retail. Ako po ay laking tondo, pero hindi ako lumaki sa farm. I just want to make sure. At saka wala akong homeschool teacher. So, I'm sure you're familiar with the word called tondo sa Manila. It's where the less privileged lives kasi mas mura doon. And during that time, sobrang linis talaga ng tondo. Yung pinagpapalaki ni Isko Moreno, yung mayor naman, ay maliit nung nag-mayor. Noong panahon namin mas malinis. Kasi nung panahon namin, bawal dumura. Pag dumura ka, babaha. Ganong kalinis. At pag bumaha, wala na siguro pumakain. Oo. Pag bumaha, may pumapasok na tubig. May kasama pang UFO. Unidentified floating object. At yun nga, since toilet paper yung one box of toilet paper is 96 rolls. Ako na taga-bit-bit from the ground floor to the second floor para hindi mabasa. Alam niyo kung gaano kabigat yun. That is one of the major reasons why I believe na nabansot po ako dahil sa kapit-pin malitik na toilet paper na yan. Ang height ko dapat 6'5". So, when I was selling toilet paper, ito naman, na-realize ko. Diba, sinasabi ko, patry nyo ito sa parents nyo, sa mga classmates ko. Promise, malambot to, hindi ito nakakasugat ng puwet. So, pero ito yun. Na-experience na ito na nangyari. People you expect to buy are not the ones buying. And people you least expect to buy are the ones buying. People you expect to support you are not the ones supporting. And people you least expect are the ones supporting you. Experience yun, yes or no? Yes. Kaya nga, so, I sold toilet paper, pants, shoes, and shirt. To cut the long story short, I hit my first million in my 20s. Savings. Don't laugh, hindi pa tapos akong storya. Because of making so much money at the early age, I never finished my college degree. But I am proud to say, even though I never finished my college degree, I became the first and last summa cum laude at my campus when I was at grade 6. Now you can clap. Bakit may summa cum laude ba sa grade 6? Isa ka rin mga pobre. Do you want to know why I was given the title of summa cum laude? Yes or no? I became the first and last student who was ever to repeat grade 6 4 times. I mastered it. Sumampung taon sa elementary. In reality, during the time when I was failing, have you ever failed in life? Yes or no? Yes. Failed in a business, failed your parents, failed in a relationship. Alam mo, in life is what I realized. It doesn't really matter how many times you fail. What really matters how many times you pick yourself up. I failed 4 times, but I picked myself 5 times. I'm still considered a winner. You failed once. You lie down forever. You become a forever loser. Agree? So having said that, I just like to switch. Before we start doing this, I know most of you here are successful in what you're doing, but you want to become more efficient at what you're doing. Yes or no? So first things first, I encourage you to learn how to write things down. Or if not, document, may phone kayo, take photo. What do I mean? Have you ever tried going to a supermarket na alam mo kung anong dapat mong bilhin pagpasok mo sa supermarket na kalimutan? Yes or no? Yes. Tapos pag uwi mo, tsaka mo naalala. Oo nga eh. Kasi you fail to write it down. Have you ever went into a hotel room? 211. Pagbalik mo, 212. Nung pumatok ka, iba lumabas. Hindi ka nag-gets nyo. Ito pa, sino sa inyo may mga sasakyan? May sasakyan kayo? Park ka sa mall. B1, minimorize mo. Pagbalik mo, hinahanap mo sa B2. It's a waste of time. So learn how to write things down. Kaya kami camera na di ba? Noong panahon namin, di ba? Natin pala. Sige, natin na. Noong panahon natin walang camera, di ba? Wala tayong choice. Pero right now, just take photo. Ginagamit lang natin yung photo saan? Bago kumain, sadali. Ano pa-break na? Hindi, picture. Take photo. Okay? It will help you. So right now, we're going to talk about adapting to change. Why do you think, okay, can we use this? Hindi siya nag-work. It's not working. Can someone fix this, please? Why change is necessary? But it's changing so fast. Let's talk about the telephone industry. The 1960s, telephone was introduced. As a matter of fact, I can still remember, mas high-tech pa pala yung phone natin noong 1960s or 70s. Ngayon, di ba ngayon, kailangan may tawagan ka pa para may makausap. Noong 1960s or 70s, pag anak mo pala ng phone, hello party lang, hindi ko paggamit. 2 days na lang gumagamit, ha? Abutan niyo yun na may party lang. Okay. 70s lumabas ang fax machine. 80s lumabas ang pager. Can you remember pager? Easy call, pocket bell. 90s lumabas ang cellphone. Di ba yung mga cellphone, di ba? Ang lalaki, parang kaskasan ng mga yellow. And then 2000, VoIP, 21st century, social media. Question, who among you up to this very present day, you still own a pager? Can you please quickly raise up your hands? Congratulations kung ikaw may pager, ikaw na lang at tanging operator kayo nag-uusap. Uy, namimiss na kita. Bakit sa'yo na itong message na ito? What killed the paging business? Come on, talk to me. What killed the paging business? Ha? Ay, naku, bata pa yung sumagot ng cellphone. It wasn't cellphone because I can still remember I own a cellphone and a pager at the same time. Huh? You did not? Oo. During that time kasi wala pang text eh.
Inabot mo?
Tama mo na eh.
Nasa kanya?
No, nung text was introduced, SMS was introduced by Globe, yun ang pumatay sa paging system. Kaya nawala na yung pager eh, di ba? Cellphone at saka ano. But I was wondering, what were the board of directors, the owners and the CEO of Pocket Bell and Easy Call were thinking during those times? Were more important than the business. They failed to understand the most important asset they owned during that time wasn't their product and services, was their millions of database of customers. If they were open to change, they should be a Globe and Smart today. Buhay pa sila. Diba? Naalala niyo pa yung pinaka-matibay na cellphone sa balat na lupa?
Nokia.
Yung Nokia 5110. Yung bilang na phone na may antena na maliit. Kahit diba ito ba si magnanakaw? Baka ito sa'yo pabalik. Diba? Wala na. Kodak should be the cellphone today. It's so sad. Even the banking industry is changing. Banking. Alala niyo ba yung mga UCPB, di ba? Tapos, lahat ng mga bangkong yan, pinagbibili ng isang bangko. Sino yung bumili? Easy, we've got it all. Naalala nyo? Oo. CESM, we've got it all. Lahat pinagbibili na nila. So, naging BDO na. And then, as a matter of fact, let's remember, banking days during those time, or banking hours muna, from what time to what time before? 9 to 3, Monday to Friday. But when Ms. Tessie Coson of BDO stepped in, she changed the banking landscape. She started to open the bank from Monday to Sunday. Sa mall, di ba? From 10 a.m. to 7 in the evening. 7. Baka ibang branch mo. The question is, what did the congregation do? Ginaya. Kasi pag hindi ginaya, ano mangyari? Lilipat yung mga clients kasi they provide convenience. Agree? So likewise, do you believe that change is important? Yes or no? Yes. Because if you do not change, it's either you innovate or you what? Evaporate. You do not change, you become extinct. Things that may work before may not work right now. Iba yung panahon dati, iba yung panahon ngayon. Yes. Lumaki kayo as brokers. Diba? Dati face-to-face. Diba? Dati, di ba yung pag-magbenta eh? Hindi ka lalabas ng buhay dito kung hindi ka bumibili. Pero ngayon, hindi na pwedeng gano'n. Sa panahon ngayon, wala ng hard selling. Hirap na. Di ba? Lalo pinipilit, lalo kaya. Agree? Yes or no? So likewise, the real estate industry is evolving fast. As a matter of fact, marami na rin complication. Agree? Parang naalala ko tuloy, kaya kailangan, bakit natin kailangan magbago? Naalala mo yung kwento ng isang large battleship navigating through the seas. Tapos bigla na lang siya, may nakita siyang isang light. Very bright light. So, nagko-communicate yan para iwas bangga. Tama? Yes or no? Tapos sinabi niya, okay, sabi ng captain, change your course to 10 degrees east or else we will hit one another. Sumagot naman yung may ilaw at sinabi, I cannot change, you change. Sumagot ulit yung captain, I am the battleship, change your course or else. Sumagot naman yung may ilaw, I am the lighthouse, please change. Minsan, siyempre, di ba? Parang pinipilit natin na magbago at bumalik sa dati. But in reality, once na nagbago na lahat, ang hirap na bumalik sa dati. Do you agree? Yes or no? Can you remember nung pandemic? Yes or no? Did it change the way you sell, the way you contact, communicate? Di ba dati ayaw natin gumamit ng Zoom? Di ba? Tapos napilitan ka. Tapos na nag-meeting ka. Anak, paano to? Anak, paano to? Hindi ko makita sarili ko. Hindi na ako marinig. Di ba? Pero, ito guys, did you realize that it's more convenient to meet someone prior to the probably the tripping, di ba, nakausap mo na. Di ba? It's more convenient, di ba, via Zoom. At ang dami mong meetings na nagagawa. Mas productive ka. Do you agree? Yes or no? So, alam mo right now, especially when I do yung mga, before pandemic, if I have to meet a client, they will require me to go to their office. To meet them, to talk to them. After that, that's the time we do the session. Pero right now, wala na. It's all Zoom meeting. Kaya na-realize nila na talagang pwede talaga. Pero the question that I would like to address today is why do people resist change? Number one is because of the word called what? Fear. Sino mo sa inyo nakaka-experience po ng fear sa buhay? Fear of failure. Fear of rejection. Fear of the unknown. Fear of the future. Fear baka maubuso ka ng fear. Nakakatakot yun. Pero ito yun. Sino sa inyo ang dumaan sa matinding pagsubok sa imong kinabuhi during that time, parang feeling mo, hindi ka na talaga makaka-recover? Can you please raise up your hands? Sino sa inyo hindi pa dumaan sa matinding pagsubok? Lord, yung mga hindi pa dumadaan, please padaanin mo muna. Hindi kasi alam nyo, hindi kayo makaka-relate sa topic na ito eh. Oo. Then have you ever went through trials? Yes or no? Yes. Question. The mere fact that you are present in this room right now, it means say it never happened. Hindi talaga nangyari. Tama? Tinood, yes or no? So, ano ibig sabihin? 90%, listen, 90% of the fear that you expect in life will never come into pass. Hindi talaga mangyayari. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? Yes or no? Ask me why. Spell fear. You know what it really stands for? It's called false expectations appearing real. False expectations appearing real. Akala mo nandyan, pero actually wala. Madalas tayo natatakot eh. Pero yung fear na na-experience natin, sino ba nag-create, honestly? Tayo. And a lot of people don't want to change. Naku, pag nag-change ako, paano na? Baka malugi negosyo ko, baka mawala ang clarity ko. No, don't try to scare yourself. The only way that you will know if it will work, if you try. Tama mali. Now, question. Sino sa inyo gusto nyo matuto on how to overcome fear? Taas na ba? Have you ever rode a bike? Nakatry ka na mag-ride ng bike? Yes or no? Bago ka mag-ride ng bike, ano yung possibility na pwede mangyari?
Matumba.
Pag natumba ka, ano mangyari?
Samad.
Sugat. Pag nasugat, masakit?
Samad para dito.
Yes or no? Nag-try ka mag-ride ng bike. Nung nag-ride ka, ano nangyari? Natumba ka. Nasaktan ka. Tama mali. Ano ginawa mo pagkatapos? Tumayo, tindog ka ulit, tapos nag-try ka ulit. Naghulog ka ulit, iba tindog ulit, wala kang kadala-dala. No, despite of you knowing that it might happen, you will experience you never stop. Why didn't you stop? Ba't di ka nag-stop? Why? Because you want to learn. Agree? So, this is the key to overcome any type of failures or fear. The desire to learn should be greater than the fear of what? Failure. The desire to succeed should be greater than the fear of failure. The desire to learn should be greater than the fear. The desire to try should be greater. If the fear is greater than the desire, the moment you experience failure, pain, you will stop. Pero kung ikaw, mas matandi ang uno mo, gusto mo, kahit anong fear yan, walang mangyari. Who among you inside here in this room are married? Raise up your hands. Who among you are happily married? Kasi iba yun, no? May mga iba married pero lonely. Sir Troy, how long have you been married?
5 years.
5 years pa lang? Seryoso ka? Sobra na focus sa career eh. Ano?
I got married when I was in my old age.
Okay. Sige. 5 years ago. Kung bago mo nilikawan ang misis mo, kasama mo ba ang misis mo?
Hello?
Saan? Nagsisisip ka na ba? Hindi. Sir, bago mo niligawan, may possibility na ma-reject ka at mabasted. Consider na.
Yes, sir.
Diba? May possibility. Despite of that possibility, bakit mo siya niligawan?
Gusto ko po siya at mahal ko siya.
Nilayap na ginampak. No, di ba? Nagigets nyo, despite of may possibility na ma-reject, he took the risk. Why? Because the desire to be with her is greater than the fear.
Yes.
Daghan na tao na ayaw magbenta, nakakahiya. Diba? I'm too shy, I don't even talk to myself. Natatakot sila na ano masabi ng ibang tao. Tama mali. Ito sabihin ko sa inyo, ano mas nakakahiya? Kung wala kang pambayad ng kuryente at maputulang ka, at nung naputulang ka din nung kapitbahay, pati mo ng kuryente, bakit kayo nagkikindalay din kami? Alam mo mas nakakahiya? Alam mo nakakahiya? Pag i-enroll ka ng anak mo, wala kang pambayad at pipirma ka ng promissory note. Alam mo mas nakakahiya? Pag nagkasakit na mahal mo sa buhay, wala kang pambayad ng ospital at pupunta ka sa mga mata, pobre mo kamag-anak at mangungutang ka. Kung pipili ka na ng takot at hiya, piliin mo na yung takot. Hindi po ako galitan, ipapaliwanag na. Kasi, we place our fear in the wrong places. Kakahiya naman. Pero hindi ka nahihiya gumawa ng mali. Hindi ka nahihiya gumawa ng sinungaling. Magsinungaling. Pero nahihiya ka gumawa ng tama. Number 2, reason why people, are you learning so far? Yes or no? Yes. Second reason why people resist change is because of this. Comfort zone. Tagal ko na ginagawa ito. That's the way we used to do it. Well, ay nako. Ito lang To prove to you, if you do not want to change because of comfort zone, you're in a very dangerous zone. Then we prove it. Sige nga, tindog tayo lahat. Tindog. Oh. At the count of 3, okay, look at your right, look at your left, look at the back. Just in case you know something, you know who got it. At the count of 3, I want everybody to do this because participate. Count of 3, cross your arms. 1, 2, 3, cross your arms. Okay, put it up. Cross your arms. Stop. Check. If you're right over left or left over right. When you say right over left, kanan na kamay, di ba? O kanan na kamot, nakapatong. Sino sa inyo kanan, nakapatong? Right or right? According to survey study, right people are the intelligent people. Huwag magpapalit. Huwag magpapalit. Sino naman po say left over right? Left over right. According to survey and study, left over right people are the good-looking people. Okay, madiwang. Looks may be deceiving. Then again, okay, everybody, arms at the side. I will give you a new set of instruction, pero ang request ko lang, as I give you a new set of instruction, walang magpa-practice. No practice. Okay? Para natural. So, ito yung instruction. If you're right over left, you do left over right. If you're left over right, you do right over left. At a count of 3, you do the opposite. 1, 2, 3. Opposite. Put it up. Opposite. How do you feel?
Weird.
Of course.
Feels weird.
Strange. Uncomfortable. Yes or no? Yes. Pareho lang naman yung output. Pinalitan natin yung process. Di ba? So, look at me, guys. Look at me. Good change, bad change, people resist change. It's not because they're negative, because it makes them feel okay, pak naman, and then we go to it. Thank you very much. Di ba gano'n naman Di ba may bagong technology? Yes or no? Yes. Nung lumabas ang computer, ang daming mga monitor ang nasisira. Kasi sanay sa typewriter. Di ba typewriter, pag nagtatype ka, gano'n. Eh, siyempre, computer still, gano'n. Ay, tulog. When I say hello, can you say hi? Hello? Hi! Since I traveled so far, diba, I want to maximize this session. Buti nga, nabigyan naman ng 2 days to 2 days to, di ba? May mga overnight to Yeah, 2 hours to. I would like to share with you and encourage you. I know some of you talagang, comfortable na kami. I can buy the things that I want. I can go to the places that I want to go. Congratulations. But let me tell you this. Pagkatapos itong part na ito, baka magbago perspective. I specialize in the area of finance. I teach people about money. How to make money, how to handle money, how to invest their money, how to protect their money. So there are 5 levels of income. Level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you want to write it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Level 1 is day to day. Level 2, week to week. Level 3, month to month. Level 4, year to year. Level 5, decade to decade. Again, ano yung level 1?
Day to
day,
day.
week to week, month to month. year to year, decade to decade. Among the 5 levels, yung kunyari, day to day, yung income mo, isang kahit sa tuwa, walang tuwa. Diba? Month to month, 15 at 30. 1 year, meron ka ng 1 year na emergency fund. Kahit di ka na mag-work, buhay ka. Yung OPEX mo, yung needs mo, yung 10, ay 10 years ang reserve. So my question, what do you think among the 5 levels is the most dangerous level? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please, help me. Level 1, delete. 5, delete. Tatlo na lang, sana tumama na kayo. Tatlo na lang. Hindi na pwede 1, hindi na pwede 5. Year to year, hindi 4. Dalawa na lang. The most dangerous level is level 3, month to month. Ngano? Ask me why. Level 1 and 2, kapos ka eh. And most of us, we came from there, that situation. So, wala. Would you want to stay at that level? No. That's the reason why you did your best to get out of that level. Tama mali. And then you went to level 3. Nakakaon mo na gusto mo, nabibili mo na gusto mo. Diba? Pero the problem is, you stay at the comfort zone. Ang question ko, nasa level 4 pa na ba? Kasi pag nasa level 4 ka na, kunyari, ang monthly expenses mo, 100K. Tapos 12 months, may 1.2 million kang emergency fund na 1 year, yun yung level 4 na. Yung level 5, 10 years. That's the reason why the Ayala's never sold their property at Ayala Avenue in Makati. It's always on lease for 50 years. You build a building, you rent a place, and you rent the lot. And kontrata, after 50 years, you don't renew, you return the land with the building. And I was thinking during that time, Mama, matay din kayo. Matagala niyo ba yung lupa niyo sa langit as passport? I was thinking just like a middle class. Because the reason why the Ayalas swap up their property, it's not for them, it's for the next. So you do your self-evaluation right. Anong level mo na ngayon? Ang problema kasi ganito. Okay, that's a problem. Kung sa level 5 ka, alam mo yung emergency sa buhay. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Agree? Kung nasa level 5 kung tinamaan ka, babalik ka lang sa level 4. Agree? Kung nasa level 4 ka, kung tinamaan ka, babalik ka lang sa level. Eh kung nasa level 3 ka, kapatid, saan ka babagsak? Level 2. And then ano nangyari? You work again, you work hard para you go to level 3. But you stay there again. Wala kang reserve. O may nangyari, balikan. It's a cycle. Especially kung do you lead salespeople under your team? Yes or no? Yes or no? May problema ng mga bagong sales agent. Nakabenta na ng konti na mahina na. I deserve a break. Bobo. You don't understand. In sales, there's momentum. You strike while the iron is hot. You make hay while the sun is shining. Mawawala talaga yung momentum mo sa pagbebenta, pero huwag mo patayin. Kung malakas mo bumenta, pumataw ka. Pag mahina, magpakasyon ka. Tama? Makatikim na ng 6-digit income. Pag naubos, saka babalik. Eh pag babalik, nahihirapan na. Agree? So I want to challenge you, don't stay at your comfort zone. Mamaya, marami tayong pag-uusapan. Third reason why people resist change. Right. Ito. May bagong training, may bagong ano. Alam ba niyan? Alam ba niyan? Narinig niyo na yun? Well, ganito pag sinabi mong alam mo na yan, I want to shake your hand. I want to shake your hand. Congratulations. It means to say, tinatamaan mo na kung anong gusto mo sa iyong kinabuhi. Ako, I would admit, up to right now, pwede maging honest and vulnerable. Yes, sir. Hanggang ngayon, wala pa akong masyadong alam. Kulang pa alam. Kasi hindi ko pa tinatamaan yung talagang target ko na income. Guess how much ang target income? Ask me. Ang target ko 1M per day. Net income, not sales. Pag hindi ko pa tinatamaan yung 1M na net income ko per day, ang tayo. Ano sabi yan? Question. Let's be realistic. May mga tao kayong kakilala na kumikita ng 1M per day. Nabalitaan. Bill Gates. Diba? Yung mga mayaman, diba? The billionaires. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Posible o imposible? Posible. Oo. Pwedeng gawin o hindi pwede? So, ibig sabihin yan, ganito kasimple. Meron silang alam na hindi ko alam. Meron silang ginagawa na hindi ko ginagawa. Ano gagawin mo? Sana all. Anong favorite expression na kabata? Sana all. Sana. Pag-aralan mo. Alamin mo. Posible eh. Huh? Ano mo naman 1 million net income per day? Personal ko lang naman to. So that I can give 900,000 pesos away. Sino sa inyo dire, you want to help others? You cannot help others if you cannot help yourself. You cannot forgive what you do not help. Kahit ang galing ng imong di ba? Puso, kasing-kasing mo, di ba? Ano? Marami na pag. Friend, kung naman sa ospital, sabi, huwag ka mag-alala. Ibag-pray mo na kita. Alam mo sagot ng friend mo, your prayer is good but I need cash. Kung na nakapag-pray ka na nakapag-abot ka ba? Masarap pa yung feeling pag nakakatulong ka sa kapwa. Ba't di mo araw-arawin? Kasi nga mismo, ikaw, tapos, sapat. Di ba ang ganda? Kaya nga eh. Alam mo, ito lang eh. I'm teaching you and pushing you to become productive so that you not become greedy, but you can become generous. People don't get this eh. Sige, pagpapala, dagdag mo. Sino sa inyo gusto niyo talaga mag-bless ng atong Ginoo? You want to be blessed? There's a purpose of blessing. The reason why God wants to bless you and me so that we can become a blessing to others. Gagamitin ka ng taluyan ng pagpapala. You miss the whole point. Kung ikaw lang mayaman, ikaw lang masarap ang buhay, dungkot na. I hope this session will really open your mind and challenge you to push. Kasi there are 4 stages in life in terms of dati ko na sinishare sa inyo. 4 stages. First stage natin, lahat, we go through survival. Isang kahig, isang tuka. Yes, sir. Next stage natin is stability. You want to be stable. Di ba? Yung parang, kahit di mayaman, mabayaran na yung needs, walang problema. Tama mali. Pero pag nandun ka na, you cannot stay there. Malungkot ang buhay. Boring. There will come a time, honestly, you want to go to the next stage, success. Yung parang, you want to prove that you can do something good. Do you agree? Yes or no? Yung parang ma-award, ma-recognize. Di ba? Pero alam nyo, most people, they stay at success. Kasi nabibili na yung gusto, may bahay na, na-afford na, nakapag-travel na, but they stay there. Kaya malungkot. Alam mo, next stage na, kailangan na natin talagang hanapin. The last stage is a stage of significance. Anong purpose mo sa buhay? Anong purpose ng blessing mo? Anong purpose ng kayamanan? Anong purpose ng kaalaman mo? Imagine mo how many decades of sales experience and broker experience mawawala na lang pag wala ka na. Hindi man lang na ituro sa iba. Hindi mo lang ipinamana sa iba. Di ba? Nag-gets nyo? Alam nyo, ito lang ha. Pag may pride talaga kayo, wala. Sabihin ko po sa inyo, you will stay there. May kakilala pa kayo mga taong nawawala na ayaw pa rin magtanong. Magtanong na tayo. Huwag kang makialam. Napuntahan mo na ito. 2 days na tayo nawawala. Bakit may bakit may mga iba ayaw magtanong? Hindi dahil nahiya, dahil may pride. Alam niyo ba, napakahirap renovin ang pride, lalo na kung ito ay parekta. Sana powder? Bukula pa. Kakainis. What do you have to lose? Are you learning so far? Yes or no? Yes. So the next question is this: how can we embrace change? Do you want to embrace change right now? Yes or no? I'll share with you the AS model. Everybody say AS. AS stands for 3 words. Write it down. Attitude, skills, knowledge. Attitude, skills, knowledge. Let's talk about attitude first. Attitude is your way of thinking. Because your way of thinking will dictate your way of living. Wrong way of thinking, wrong way of living. Right way of thinking, right way of living. Do you agree? Yes or no? It doesn't really matter what you believe. The question is, tama ba ang paniniwala mo o hindi? Ito na, personal experience to. I was contracted to go to Cebu. My office bought me a plane ticket to Davao. Saan ako papunta? Saan ako sumakay? I was sincere to go at my, so nag-arrive na, 30 minutes, hinintay ko yung mapipick up. Sir, pick up din ako. Sir, kanina ako naghihintay. Sir, ano suot mo? Nag-describe ako. Pag ilang poste ka, parang sa pangatlong poste rin kami. Ba't di ka na magkita? Sir, invisible ka ba? And somebody had a common sense to ask, Sir, nasa ang airport ka? Sabi ko daw, Sir, Cebu kami, Cebu. Nagigits mo, I have the best of intention. Pero mali ang input, mali ang pagbili ng ticket, mali ang output. Likewise, this is the formula. I don't know kung tama to. Mindset plus action equivalent to what? Wrong mindset, wrong action, wrong. Right mindset, right action, right. Negative mindset, negative action, negative. Positive mindset, positive action, positive. So in other words, kung ano tinanim mo, siya yung anihin mo. You plant a potato, harvest potato, not tomato. Yes or no? Yes. To win in life, to succeed in life, should you be positive or negative? Positive or negative? Sino sa inyo positive? Okay. Pwede ko na sabihin kasi wala ng COVID. Okay? Sino sa inyo positive mag-isip? Sa mga kapag. Sino sa inyo medium? Medium pa minsan-minsan. Sino sa inyo rare? Medium rare. Ano mag-steak? To prove that all, pare-pareho tayo mag-isip. No, pare-pareho tayo. Finish the sentence for example. Ang Pasko ay ganun na. Kasimple ang wala mag-iisip. Bago tayo sumakay ng aeroplano, ano parating na sa mindset natin? Paano kung bago tayo mag-exams, paano kung? Bago tayo mag-negosyo, paano kung? Di ba napaka-positive talaga natin? Ano plano sa buhay? Crash, fail, lugi. Hello? Nagigets nyo? Bakit kayo mas madali mag-isip ng negative kesa? Bakit kayo mas madali maghanap ng problema kaysa maghanap ng? Bakit kayo mas madali maghanap ng dahilan kaysa maghanap ng paraan? Mahina ngayon. Kasi, dahil sa mga kondo, gano'ng oversupply. Alam ko, sa Alsons, wala namang kondo, ang problema mo. Nanadamay pag walang benta, di na-justify. Yung problema yung mindset. Pwede mag-real talk. Huwag na lang. Baka ma-offend ko kayo. Pero okay lang ma-offend ko kayo, hindi na ako babalik dito. Namin mo nga, kung mahina ang benta natin, ang problem hindi market. Ang problem hindi competition. Ang pinakaunang kontrabida sa buhay natin ay ang ating mother-in-law. Di ba kasi ama? Ano, ama? Kaligi. Ina. Pinan. Anay ng tahan. Joke lang yun. Mahal ko yung mother-in-law ko. Hindi, di ba, ang pinakaunang kontribute natin sa ating buhay ay walang iba kundi ang ating? Yes! Ikaw yun eh. Kung palagay mo, kaya mo, gagawa mo ng paraan. Pag sinabi mo hindi mo kaya, gagawa ka ng dahilan.
Sa ina. Sa ina.
So, malaki ng project. Pero, wag na. Sige. May meeting kami. Gano'n talaga ako. Minsan may kausap ko. Masanay ako ng pandemic, kinakausap ko yung sarili ko. I was able to interview. Huwag mong i-watch my YouTube channel. Guys, watch my YouTube channel. You want free master class. Yung free. If you want, you can pay. But if you want free, go to my YouTube channel and interview yung mga successful people. Yung mga rags to riches. May bago kong interview na hindi pa in-air, pero share ko sa inyo. His name is Wilson Lee Flores. He's a writer sa mga newspaper. Meron siyang, sa, I think, basta major newspaper. Wilson Flores, yun ang niya. So, ahente siya. Ahente rin siya ng lupa. Ever since. Pero ang galing niya talaga magbenta. Sino yung mga kliyente niya? Yung mga kliyente, like for example, NBC, Kokongwe. Eh si Wilson Chinese yun. Tiyanan lang ba? May Chinese ba dito? Tiyanan lang na. Huwag siyang boy niya. Itong si Wilson. Sabi ko, Wilson, paano ka nakakapasok? Paano nagbenta? Sabi ko, I always ask lang, 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes. Well, hindi nakakilala. Pagpasok niya ng 5 minutes, papakilala na siya, pagkatapos niya, titignan daw niya yung opisina nung pinuntahan niya. Kung may nakita siya parang something in common, kunyari nakita niya anak niya, naka-savior uy, anak mo savior. Savior din ako. Doon na yung usapan. So magkukwento na. Tapos tatanungin na niya, paano pa kayo nag-umpisa? Ganyan. So, in other words, hindi siya nagbebenta. Interesado siya na malaman kung ano yung background ng client niya. So, without him knowing, mga 30 minutes na, syempre naman, minsan yung mga ganitong mga mayayaman, walang makausap eh. May kliyente kayo na talagang paulit-ulit na pumupot na sa'yo para may makausap lang. Tama mali. Hindi alin eh. Tama mali. So, because of that, after ng 30-45 minutes, hindi na siya nakapag-close. Hindi na siya nakabenta. Sentos, thank you. Ako sabi, hindi mo pa nasabing anong bakit ka na dito? Sir, kasi may pinapakita akong property. Kung interesado ka, talk to me. Sige. So, nag-gets mo? Kapag na long story short, tinanong ko sa interview, what was your biggest sale? Alam mo naman, broker, ilang percent? 3 to 5, di ba? Pero sa kanya, syempre, iba-iba na eh. Pero pag the bigger the project, the smaller the, di ba? Mayroon siyang winner out na project sa Manila, sa may bandang Juan Luna. So, ang total project cost, nasa 3 billion. 3 billion. 6 months na tinabaho na close na. Ano yung 3% ng 3 billion? Ha? 900 million ang commission niya. Grabe, sabi ko, Wilson, pa-burger ka naman. Pero paano niya nagawa yun? Nagigets nyo? Kasi nga yung way of thinking niya iba eh. Agree? Ang habol niya hindi sales. Ang habol niya is to build relationship. Kasi once you build relationship, people will trust you. And whether we like it or not, people will likely buy from someone they trust. That's how he closes. So let's continue. Do you want to have a proper mindset or attitude? Yes or no? Yes. Please, makikiusap ako. Stay away from negative people. May kakilala ba kayong mga tao talaga nilikala na talaga ng binuo para mapabigan ng inyong kinabuhi? Ito yung mga tinatawag nating negatron. May kakilala ba kayong negatron? Yung parating galit, yung baka mo sabi, kamusta na? Makilang mo. Gusto ba ako? Yung matatanong yung mga galit na, may galit ka ba? Bakit? May utos ka na naman. Kung may kakilala kang ganun, may kasabihan eh, kung 4 ang kasama mong chismoso, hindi ka. Pag 4 ang kasama mong reklamador, hindi ka. Tama mo mali. Pag ang 4 ang kasama mong chismoso, hindi ka. Pero pag 4 ang kasama mong malakas kumenta, hindi ka. Pag 4 ang kasama mong talagang mayayaman, successful, hindi ka. Kaya tingnan niyo katabi niyo. Tingnan niyo. Mukhang may pera ba? Wala. Mukhang may benta ba? Wala. Hindi nabigits niyo. Yung nananahimik ka, yung masaya ka naman sa buhay, bigla na may magre-reklamo, oo, tama ko. Ayun ako. Kaya guys, stay away from negative people. Surround yourself with what? Positive people. Do you agree? Yes or no? I encourage you, number 1 also, siyempre may mga iba sa inyo, mahirapan din maghanap ng mga ganun community environment. Number 1, read books. Basa. Alam niyo ba ang original Netflix? Ang pinaka-OG na Netflix, libro. Kasi di ba Netflix, you can watch it anytime, anywhere, and di ba, any place sa phone mo, pwede rin. Yes or no? Ang libro, you can read anytime, anywhere, any place. Number 2, attend sessions just like this. Please, huwag mong sabihin, alam ko na yan. Alam mo, in a session just like this, you don't have to remember everything. All you need to do is just remember one big idea. Everyone say one big idea. This one big idea can literally change the way you think, change the way you make decisions. It can change the destiny of your life. I can still remember. I have lost 300 pesos in 1994. 300 pesos na pera. Went to National Bookstore, bought a book. How to build a large, successful sales organization. Bought one book, 300, tinodo ko. And then after that, I built an organization of salespeople. The following year, I made 1 million pesos. Magkano in-invest ko? 300. Anong idea na kuha ko doon? Isa lang. Hindi ko lang magbenta. Ang mahalaga, mag-build na ako. Yung philosophy na nakuha ko, mawala ng negosyo, mawala ng lahat, huwag lang mawala ang tao. Kasi, pag nawala ang tao, mahirap bumuo ulit. Tama mali. Pero pag ikaw, may tao ka, pwede ka mag-rebuild kinabukasan. Bit-bit mo eh. Agree? So, read books. And ito pa. Naniniwala kayo walang shortcut sa success? Yes or no? Yes or no? But you can cut short your learning curve if you learn from people.